Morning all, this is us just getting ready for our morning walk. We're in Mayrhofen, Austria. You see the snow on the mountains. Dad's gone up skiing this morning. Quite blue skies today. We've had a mixed weather, to be honest. We've been down here now 5 days. We're leaving tomorrow. Just give you a bit more of the view, if you can see it. There's Captain. He's full of beans, waiting for his walk. Yeah, we're just getting a bit excited now because we're setting off tomorrow. We're heading across Austria and then into Hungary and then Serbia, Bulgaria before we get to Turkey at the end of next week, all being well. We've had a couple of challenges with the van, minor issues, just with the gearbox and that. We've tried to book in somewhere to have it looked at, but that's proven to be problematic, so we're just going to give it a run out today, see if it's all right, and then hopefully get on our journey tomorrow. So I'll just leave it for now, and we'll pick it up as we get into our walk. Behind me, just worth showing you, there's a Dengerhof it's called. This is the campsite sort of main building. They've got rooms here, the restaurant, bar. Not actually being inside there, we did go to a different guest house last night. Had a really nice meal with Dad and a couple of his mates. Had a schnitzel, which is my favourite, and yeah, just over there behind me now, if you can see it, there's people queuing up for the ski bus taking them up the mountain. Oh dear, he's just doing the necessary first thing in the morning. Where he's chosen to do it, middle of a bloody field. Pretty cold this morning actually, first bit of frost we've had. It's because it's been unseasonably mild for, here it comes, unseasonably mild like it has in the UK really, but I know there's been a lot of rain continuing into February. Like I said earlier, we've had a mixture of rain, but no snow. This is the second time I've been to Mayrhofen and never seen a bit of snow, which is a bit crazy. I mean, it's snowed up there. You might just be able to see high up, snow line sort of up there, and it'll be snowing on top of the mountain. I'll just be able to see the cable car on the right and the dip there. Going up towards the Penken mountain. There's a piste over there as well, smaller one. The traffic jam today into Mayrhofen, not sure why. And over there, that square black building is the heliport. That was going up quite a few times the other day, rescuing people. I think it's £5 a time to bring people off the mountain and take them to the hospital if they need it, doctors. Here we go, Captain's other favourite pastime after chasing balls. He's not seen water for a few days. There he is, in the Zilla. He's dropped his ball somewhere in there. Floating away. Come on then. You ready? Yeah.
Night time, you can see really well. Isn't it?
You spend all day doing this if you're not careful. Hello.
Hello.
So how are we feeling then?
Well, I feel like I've been let free. I'm free as a bird now.
Why is that?
I think it's taken me the weeks that we've had. Is it 5 weeks now since I finished work?
No, it's longer than that.
6 weeks, then it can't be more than that. So it's great when you lose count. But
It's coming up to 2 months. It's the 21st today, isn't it?
yeah, so it's.
Right, so it's exactly 2 months since you finished work.
Well, it took me 2 months then to come down from work and to realise that I don't have to go back, and I feel free as a bird. It's brilliant. I'm excited about what we're going to be doing next because I think this week has been really good as well because we've had an holiday, haven't we? And that's been like a reset. So
Yeah.
now it's like looking forward to Captain, come here. Looking forward to getting on our travels.
Yeah. Well, turn the other way because the mountain's right behind us. Doesn't come up on the camera too much, but it's a big
is
mountain there with snow on top.
It's because off on his own, he's like a little snowball, isn't he?
Yeah.
So how are you feeling?
A mixture of excitement and I suppose a degree of not nervousness. I've said it before. Just a little bit of. I suppose excitement's the best word, but kind of the positive.
Oops, bloody hell.
The positive and negative angles of that, in so much as we've had a couple of targets to achieve on this trip so far. First of all was to get everything prepared and concluded in England, and the second thing was getting over the channel and sorting out Captain's paperwork, his teacher test and all of that, which we did in Germany, and then coming down here for this week in Austria with my dad and Anne, which has been great because we've been still for
Yeah,
5 days. We've got a day left. It was before that for 2 months approximately. We were driving about and more or less a different stop every night, which is great in a way, but quite taxing at the same time. So
The weather's been terrible and all, hasn't it?
yeah,
Lots of rain and stuff.
Yeah, I mean winter. But tomorrow, like I said, all being well with the van, we're setting off.
Saturday.
We've got about 9 days to drive to Turkey, which is something we've been planning for ages, and we want to do the full 3 months there, which is the necessity for time outside of the EU or outside Schengen, which is a group of countries that, because of Brexit, creates havoc for people like us, long-term travellers, because you can only spend 90 days in 180 days in the Schengen zone, which essentially is within Europe, which is why we're going to Turkey for 3 months, which will be brilliant. We're hoping for some sun. May, June, July. Sorry, no. What am I saying? March, April, May. It then enables us to come back into Europe for another 2 months of the summer. So we're doing it that way around. So we get the late winter, early spring, good weather in Turkey, and then enjoy a couple of months of summer in Europe before we go back to England for a month to reset ourselves, get the MOT done on the van again, which will enable us to hit the road after that. So yeah, excitement with slight trepidation because we're going into countries that are unknown to us. So far we've been in countries that we're pretty familiar with, although we've been to some different areas, but
That's what I'm looking forward
yeah.
to, though. Definitely, especially like places like Hungary and stuff, Serbia, even. It's interesting.
I think, and purposefully, we've not done a ton of research. We've obviously done all the necessary, sensible things and required things such as insurance, and just scoped out a broad route and worked out timings and things like that. But usually we tend to, well, I do anyway, tend to do a lot of research, look on YouTube and Google Earth and all stuff like that to get a real solid sense of a place. But I've purposely not done that for this part of the trip, well, for the rest of the trip really, because I think we just want to enjoy it for what it is. And as you were saying, you know, you can get all sorts of opinions online. You know, if most people would say don't go to Serbia, it's dangerous and you know, outside the EU, etc. But I imagine it's very different to that. We've got to be on our game. Make sure we don't put ourselves in any sort of risk as such. But well, life's risky, isn't it, to a certain degree?
Yeah, definitely.
And I think the prize will be well worth it.
Too small, that stick.
Beautiful down in this valley. And if you can hear that songbird, that's a great tip. I've got this app that tells you from the bird song what the birds are, and we've basically seen great tits and blue tits all across Europe, and must be zillions of the things. Other birds as well, woodpecker and that type of thing. But yeah, the great tits are in big numbers. It's like Captain's worrying this twig. What are you doing, Caps?
Crazy dog. Well, we've had a good week here, haven't we, love?
Yep.
We enjoyed ourselves. I went up into the town and I took some footage the other day, and we'll attach it to this video just to give you a taste of Mayrhofen, and I think it's lovely.
Bye for now.
See ya.